This is definitely the hardest thing I've had to do. Saying goodbye to not only my uncle, but one of my best friends and my favorite person. Todd would not want us to cry, but instead laugh. There are so many stories to be told, but we don't have all day. So, here are only a few. Todd made everything fun. He took a 15-minute car ride and made it the best part of the day. Let me introduce you to the wave game. Todd would drive by, and if someone was walking or just at a red light, he would honk. And me, Blake, and Cole would wave, try to get in the way back. If they waved back, you got a point. Todd being Todd made a few changes. One of them being, if you got a person in a wheelchair to wave, it was 10 points. You would be surprised how hard it is to find someone outside in a wheelchair. We would take 1 or 2 extra laps around the block just to find someone in a wheelchair. One day, we actually did get someone in the wheelchair. Todd then changed it to if we got someone with no arms to wave, then we would win the game and the game ends. No one has ever won this game. This small game made the biggest impact on me, and that's just how Todd was. He would take something so small and make years of memories. Unfortunately, I never got to experience him as my coach, but my dad and him would always joke saying one last run, but that'll never happen. One thing I can say about Todd is he loved to tell me how much better Cole was at baseball than me. I remember one time I was at the movies and Todd called me. In my mind, I'm thinking this is either going to be about fantasy football or he's going to tell me one of his new jokes he found on Facebook. So I did not answer, and then he texted me saying, Cole hit the furthest ball I've ever seen a 13-year-old hit. That went at least 320. I am looking at this text like, way to rub it in. I swear the next game he texted me again and said, another one, this one like 350. Thank you, Todd, for letting me know my cousin that is 2 years younger than me is hitting a ball 30 feet further than me. I'm still an all-around player. The thing I'm going to miss the most are the late-night bonfires and all the coaching stories I heard. I heard all these stories like 10 plus times, and every time they got better and better. I've never heard a story where either Todd made it through the whole game without getting thrown out or him just walking away. Unfortunately, these were before my time, and I can only go off stories. Sometimes me and Cole would be playing in the room, and Todd would bust down the door, come in and say, come outside, you guys are being boring. Me and Cole getting annoyed would tell him to go away. I would do anything for one more story or just one more bonfire night. After the bonfire, we would come inside and make a fort on the floor with every blanket in the house and turn on a scary movie. We would nonstop laugh all night. It was almost like he was 13 with us, and it truly was my best friend. As I got older, our bond only got stronger. As I started to bring girls around, I would tell them, whatever that guy says, do not listen. He would call them the wrong name on purpose. Why, you ask? Because it's Todd. Todd was the glue of the family. Him just being in the same house made the whole house light up. If you ever wonder how I got so funny, just know it was from him. Not my dad. I'm going to end it on this. The most important thing to Todd, besides Michigan football and Cole, is the last name Boyke. Todd made it very clear from a young age to me, Blake, and Cole that the last name Boyke had a lot of meaning to it. Todd's shoes are going to be hard to fill, not only as a baseball player, but as a person. And the only person in this room that is capable of filling them is Cole. The one promise I can make to you, Todd, is that Cole will never not become a Jimmy. I love you and don't suck.